Udiksha, welcome to the BIM Cafe.
Hey Enrique, yeah, that's something I hear very often. It is something pretty out there where tools are being more and more isolated because they're trying to be um, hanging on to more customers to stick to that tool. In terms of the entire industry, we're actually contributing towards 40% of all global carbon emissions, which is a really concerning factor. And we have so many organizations really looking at metrics like daylighting, so your spatial daylight autonomy, your annual sunlight exposure, just a few metrics here that can help the final user that's going to be living in these spaces to be more comfortable in the space. So there's two parts to it, which is why running these simulations overall is beneficial to both the end user and the climate itself.
I don't know how close are you to the idea of one unique tool to rule all the digital construction world, but where do you guys want to place, or what do you think is your idea to place a correct balance between not having 25 apps to calculate the emissions and anything, all the performance of a building, and not only to do it only once in one Revit or ArchiCAD or whatever?
Right, that's quite a challenging question because there's too many factors, and I feel like again it goes back to our initial conversation of why should we have just one tool based on based on what's most utilized or based on the capabilities of that tool. We don't expect it to be just for experts. We want it to be as simple and as accessible, which is what the notion is outside, that it's only for experts. You need to have some sort of certifications to be an expert in it. But no, we're trying to make it as accessible as possible.